After the driest September on record, looks like we're going to have the wettest October. Yeah, a bit tricky to cross this one. And looky here, there's a yellow barrier warning me, do not cross this bridge. I really don't think I needed any warning. What do you think? You see those two ducks, one white, one black. They've been together for years. I've heard that swans mate for life, but those two have been together for years. Well, I can't. Oh, there's a nice, pretty one there. Lovely colours. Mind you, I can't tell whether they're exactly the same pair, but a black and a white duck, just like that, have lived around here for at least 4 years. Hello, something going on, lots of drumming, and so far the council haven't had time to clear the bridge. How am I going to get across? There must be another way.
Oh wow! Thank you. Excellent.
Pride of Parramatta, the Riverside Theatre, and I'm not being facetious, this really is something. Now see, this is rather nice. This is the outdoor area, but where's the tree? If I'd been in charge of this, I would have plonked a huge tree right in the middle here, about there where those yellow warning signs are. If that had been planted 15-20 years ago, imagine how wonderful it would look now, especially with coloured lights in and everything. But what we've got here are just plastic tables and chairs. Not much imagination, eh? Riverside 4. I wonder what's on today. Oh, look at that. Jesus wants me for a sunbeam. I don't think he wants me somehow. And here's the bar. This is a Saturday afternoon. Not exactly rushed off their feet, are they, at the moment? Perhaps it fills up later. And there, once again, is our fabulous Lennox building, and yeah, let's get closer. Up the top there somewhere is my restaurant and viewing platform. That isn't to be. Wow, I didn't realise this place had closed down. This was once a hugely popular restaurant. I don't remember what it's called, something about, I don't know, ribs and something. Oh, finished. Finito completo. Prince Alfred Square. This is where they hold the annual Winterlight Festival, which is really brilliant. I'll show you something of it shortly. Now that there rostrum, or whatever it's called, that's where the homeless people used to sleep. But they got moved on, and I'll show you why. A few years ago, that there Catholic church burned down. Though how on earth stone can catch fire, I don't know. But apparently the repairs cost somewhere between $13 million and $16 million. Opinions differ. Now of course it was very embarrassing for the church to be spending millions and millions of dollars repairing a building, and just across the park there are a dozen or so homeless people sleeping rough. So the homeless people are still here, they're just not allowed to sleep here anymore. It's embarrassing for the church. I know where they sleep now, they've got little secret places along the riverside. So they're out of sight now, no problemo. This park, by the way, it's a beautiful place to visit at night. There's some magnificent trees here. I'm right into trees. As a boy I used to climb them. That was my main hobby. When other boys were kicking footballs around, I was climbing trees. So yeah, at night it's all lit up. Little golden lights in the trees. It's quite beautiful. This park is rather nice in Parramatta. You see that tree there with the golden coloured lights? That's always there, that's lit up 12 months of the year. So, not a bad place to live. Well, look at that. I do believe that's a horse trough. Been a few years since I've seen one of those. There used to be one where I lived in North London, a place called Whetstone, sort of between Finchley and Barnet. It's where the horses used to stop off and drink. So, if you're feeling thirsty, visit us at Prince Alfred Park. Have a drink, have a drink, have a drink on me. Everybody have a drink on me. Now, I've shown you the pride of Parramatta, the Riverside Theatre. Right there is a shame of Parramatta, a dump. It used to be, what was it called now? J-Cars, fabulous shop, electronics, all sorts of interesting coloured lights and anything to do with computers, music, but they moved further along the road. And so this has been vacant now for at least 10 years, I believe so anyway. I'm told it's owned by McDonald's, and there's a dispute going on between McDonald's and the council. Ah, for goodness sake, sort it out, you guys. This is an eyesore. Parramatta deserves better. Now right there is the Royal Oak, heritage listed. That's my favourite watering hole. But apparently, heritage listed or not, the Parramatta Council are going to smash it down. Why? Because they can. The reason is, so they tell us, they want to build a light rail, something or other, and they need that space. And so along with a lot of other important buildings, beautiful buildings, they're going to smash it down. Such a shame. I think there's a bit of a protest going on. I hope they win. I shall join them. So there's McDonald's, and just across the car park there's their gross and ugly vacant building. We're fed up with seeing it like that. See, that used to be a great little pub, the Rose and Crown, but nowadays it's just like a huge gambling, oh, not a huge, but a small gambling casino. At the last count I counted 32 television screens, all of which were showing sport or betting numbers and things, you know. Shame really. It's got a nice little dining area, but and by the way, when I say 32 television screens, that's not including the very impressionable pillared bar, because I've never been in there, so if you include the screens in there, you'd be closer to 50, I reckon. Now, you see that tree there? That's the sort of tree I would have planted right slap bang in the middle of the that concrete patch you saw outdoors outside the Riverside Theatre there. You know, remember the place with the little plastic tables and chairs and nothing much else? Imagine that right in the middle there with coloured lights at night. It would look magnificent. Somehow or other they just fail to think of things like that. And this is All Saints Church. Somehow or other this has managed not to burn down, and it's used from time to time for Filipino weddings and the like. I don't think it's very busy at other times. And look, today we've got a children's sort of jumping castle or whatever it's called. Brilliant. Didn't have those in my time. I'm jealous.